Hello there, you've just caught me admiring my new wizard tower. But I figured it's probably about time I do something with it. And one of the things is, I've recently put everything up onto hard difficulty to spice things up a little bit. But now I'm getting knocked around rather a lot, and I've decided I need an edge. And the best way to get an edge in Minecraft is through enchanting. So what I'm going to do is build an enchanting table. I've created a traditional 5x5 enchanting room. And let's see, it's quite easy. You need obsidian, though. Now, I've got this obsidian from defeating Mo Creature's ogres. But you can, of course, mine it as well. That obsidian farm I made off near the village is still there, and I really ought to go back to it now I've got diamonds. But it's just 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book. And there... Oh, and I've got an achievement. There is an enchantment table. Now, if I place that here... There we are. It's a rather fine-looking object. Okay, so we've got our enchantment table. Let's take a look. Right, I've made this steel sword. It's brand new. And this is what I want to enchant. So let's have a look. Each of these is a random package of enchantments. The 5s are likely to be rather better than the 1s. That's the level cost to me to do any of these. And if I take it out and put it back in again, there'll be a different set. There's no way to tell what the enchantments actually are at this point, except we can assume that the 6 is going to be better than the 3 or the 1. But 6 is still a bit low. It's not going to really get the job done. I mean, well, it might do, but I can't tell. What I want for such a thing as a steel sword is to have the very best enchantments I can possibly manage. Now, you can boost the power of the enchantment table with bookshelves. And I've just completely and utterly torn apart my wood collection for this purpose. It's 3 planks along the top, 3 planks along the bottom, and then books in the middle. And I did bring enough books. I've got a lot of books left over from when I raided a particular wizard tower. So let's grab a few bookshelves. And then what I want to do is just put them along here. And we can see they should, yes, you can see the magic is sort of flying. In fact, I don't think I wanted to put them there. Oh, and it turns back into books. I forgot about that. Well, never mind. If I have a look now, it should give me rather better enchantments. Well, there's a 10 and a 7 and a 12. More. Well, what I'm going to do is finish making some bookshelves, and we'll see what we can get. So far, this is all vanilla, but it's worth mentioning there is another option. If you remember, I made Bibliocraft bookshelves, I think back in a very early episode. It's 3 planks on both sides, and then slabs in the middle. And that is a bookcase. I'm using jungle wood for this particular one because that's what I've got spare. And if I pop that in there, that won't do anything yet. But for each row of books you've got, that counts as another one of these bookshelves. And I've just brought all my books over because I may as well have the enchantment books here anyway. I'll move an anvil into this building as well. So let's put them all there. Right. Well, let's see what I can get. We'll pop it back in. There's a 20. 20. 20. Maybe 20's as high as I can go at the moment. Right, okay. I'm going to grit my teeth, cross my fingers, and hope for the best. There we are. Scourge of hyenas. That's not, I don't think, really what I was looking for. That's an enchantment from the Lion King. Which has clearly inserted its enchantments into the standard enchantment table. Right, well, when I go to the Lion King, those hyenas are in for a real shock, I'd say. It's possible that enchantment does something other than just smite hyenas, mind you. But yes, that's not entirely what I was hoping for. The chances of me meeting a hyena outside of the Lion King dimension being fairly slim, if non-existent. Oh well. Let's hope it makes it good against some other things as well. It might work very nicely against wolves, for all I know. Right, well, that's enchanting done. Let's go and try this sword out. Oh, there's a fire ogre. This could be exciting. Taste hyena. Scourge. Ogre. Oh. Ow, ow. Oh, there we go. Oh, right, no, I'm not sure about that. It's not that I'm scared of creepers, it's just I'm scared of them blowing a great big hole in my property. Right, there we go. It's a steel sword now anyway, which makes it fairly good. Let's see, who else can I beat up? Oh, hello. It's a silver skeleton. Looming at me out of the water. I was hoping Scourge of Undead would have been a rather more useful enchantment. There's a lot of vanilla enchantments, but quite a few mods add their own. Though I didn't realise they added them to the standard enchantment table, which does make things a little awkward. But there's my jungle hive there. Let's check on that while I'm here. No, they're still bugging away. That's been about 8 generations since I set that up, because I don't check on it very often. Right, well, I've had a bit of a rampage around, so I'm ready for another try. I've gone and grabbed my old sword. 16 levels should give me enough to play with. Although, there we go, 15. Let's see what we win. Come on, not hyenas, not hyenas. Sharpness 3. Okay, that's more like it. That just generally does more damage. This is now a very, very lethal sword, and I'll want to keep it repaired. I'll be able to repair it by using a steel ingot in an anvil with this. Right, let's give this a try then. Oh, creeper. Creepy. Oh, don't explode. What's wrong with that thing's face? I think that was a support creeper from Primitive Mobs, which doesn't do too much on its own. I think it will explode, but I think it boosts other monsters in the area. Not encountered one before, I don't think. Anyway, I killed it in 3 hits. Then I normally kill creepers in 3 hits anyway, with the silver sword. With the steel sword. Let's try this scorpion. I'm just going to have to accept that this sword is doing more. Oh, well, that seemed to go down pretty quickly. You can, of course, enchant tools as well, and there's a whole range of useful. Oh, there we are. There's a whole range of useful enchantments you can get for them as well. Ones that'll make them last longer, ones that make them dig better, or whatever the tool is. Oh, there's a lot of rats. And speaking of rats, I'd better have something to eat. I can see that's something that really annoys me about Endermen. Endermen will come along and just remove part of a tree, make a mess. It makes me want to either cut the tree down or go into my... Do I have any... No, I don't. I've only got eucalyptus, and that would look even stranger. I'm being slightly foolish wandering around at night, but, you know, I've got a sword of sharpness. What have I got to be afraid of? Who's going to mess with me? And apparently the forest's full of light mages from Ars Magica anyway. I hope they're not killing all my monsters. Apparently they are. Stop it. Kill thieves. I don't know, I might have to start culling them if they're just going to take over. I don't want to lose my job. Oh! What are you? Oh, okay, that was a Farlander. A Farlander rebel. Now I've gone blind. That was some sort of spider from... I can't really see at the moment. That's a nasty, nasty enchantment. Yeah. I was blind and nauseous and all sorts of things all at once. Nighttime. Nighttime is a dangerous, dangerous time in this build. Oh! Dark mages, I think. Yeah, they must be. Well, they're going for me. Luckily, they are no match for the Sword of Sharpness. I'm still only encountering very, very low-level Ars Magica Dark Mages. Thank goodness. Because the higher-level ones can apparently really knock the daylights out of you. It depends on your wizard level. Ars Magica is quite clever like that. Basically, the higher your wizard level, the tougher the opponents you'll face. Which makes a change. Most mods are not quite so merciful. Let's have one final go at enchanting. I was thinking about enchanting my armour, but I haven't really got anything that's worth it at the moment, so this is a relatively new Damascus steel axe. Let's see what I can get on this. So we'll use all my levels. It's efficiency 2. That makes it work faster, I do believe. Let's go and give that a try. Makes everything all shiny anyway, and shiny's good. So I'll leave that one alone. I don't want to destroy that eucalyptus tree at the moment because it's covering some mushrooms. Those mushrooms were there at World Creation, and they're a pain to plant. Otherwise, I don't have the right facilities to plant them, so I need to keep them in shade. I could get rid of the tree and put something artificial up, but it's all a bit of a fuss. So let's see how quickly this works now. Oh, boom! Okay, quite fast indeed. That's yes, I like that. Once again, I'll need to keep it repaired. Once you've got a decent enchantment on a weapon, on a tool or weapon, you want to keep it really until you find something better. I need to think about making some decent armour. Out of steel or some such when I get enough of it, or one of the fancier metallurgy metals. I think that's about all I have time for today. It feels great to finally have some enchanted gear. I'm going to keep on enchanting my weapons and tools and armour if I ever make any decent armour over time as I gather my levels up, because I do quite a lot of fighting when the cameras aren't running as well. As usual, all the mods that I use in this build are listed with links to download them from their official sites on my website, which is linked to at the bottom of the YouTube show notes or at the end of this video. If I'm on Twitter at Arcanor, if you want to follow me there. And if you liked this video, do please hit that like button, because it makes me jump for joy. Like that. He doesn't look particularly joyful when he's jumping, but, you know, you wouldn't be particularly happy if you had no toes either. I'll see you next time. Take care.